Today I'm gonna be showing y'all my mobility. I'm tanked. I started sprinting again, running. I've been doing like little short stuff, trying to get myself back into it. I got a long history with running and yada yada. Anyway, just trying to get my body ready for some more activity later in this week. So if y'all enjoy this video at any point, please just go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, maybe the notification bell. You guys know the drill. Every single YouTuber out here says that. Come on now, look me up. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I already got the gym bag packed, backwards hat. Gotta go. Alrighty, y'all. So we made it to the gym, getting set up in this beautiful studio room. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get going. Here's all the equipment that I will be using today. Alright, y'all, look at this setup. Alright, y'all, so starting off, just getting into this body, breathing deep in my stomach. Oh yeah, exhaling, getting nice and loose. Okay, and it all starts off with that hinge. I'm exhaling, coming on down to the floor. Just increasing pressure in my stomach as I walk on out here. Gently drop my heels, get that good calf action going on. Following that, I like to just subtly fly into a nice old cobra, a little dive bomb. From there, this is going right on into another one. All right, there we go, that looks a little better. Dive bombs, ka-chow. Yeah, cobra, oh yeah, I'm still in frame. Okay, good, sweet. So now I'm in child's pose here, just stretching on out. Those are my hands, I promise I'm not just ripping them in this video. It'd be terrible, you imagine? All right, anyway, from here, I like to just roll my shoulder blades back and down and do some cat-cows. I'm just arcing my upper back with a big exhale, letting all that air out, tucking my pelvis, followed by a big inhale, pushing all that air into my stomach, rolling my shoulder blades back and down, retracting. From here, I like to just kind of stretch out my lats a little more, bending. If you kind of rotate, bring your pinky inward like so, you'll shorten your lat a little bit more. Anyway, so from there, I'm gonna go ahead and move into some pretzels. So in a group setting, I typically just do the traditional pretzel, one leg over, prying on the outside of that knee. As time went on, I decided to make this a little more spicy. I rotate towards that direction to allow for my knee to flex, and then I slide my leg under and then go into that rotation next. The last little thing I like to do is a thoracic rotation, lying down. Bring my knees up like so. The goal here is to keep the shoulder blades flat on the floor, otherwise the drill kind of goes out the window. What you're looking to do now is just to let your knees come down, and I always like to challenge people to try to continue to breathe deep into the stomach. Allow for yourself to just carry that theme of heavy breathing as you're performing these. All right, that is the walkout routine. The foam roller. Getting in this bad boy. Always like to start with my lower body. Just rolling out my rectus femoris, that quadricep. All right, take two. Just wanted to kind of adjust that camera a little bit. Just continuing this theme. I like to get my adductors real well. Those suckers are super tight on me. Same with my TFL, IT band. Whew. Gotta develop my glutes more. Cheddar. Okay, and try not to roll your lumbar. So like, meaning don't like conform to that sucker like what I'm doing right here. Terrible, don't do that, do not. But what I like to do is I have the awareness. So can you see this black shirt? Natural back arc right here, subtle. I like to keep it engaged as I roll to then get into my thoracic spine. Just kind of squeeze on back, god dang it. And now, yeah, I'm just gonna roll out my shoulder blade area, try to flex, extend. Oh man, just showing you guys all of it today. And this is just kind of like a gloss over, so I'm just going pretty quick. To be honest, mobility days are more like a peaceful, meditative day for me. I like to really just get tuned, calm down. So that's the majority of my upper body. I also will sometimes roll out my pec, but let's go ahead and get moving on. And I'm already like 3 minutes into this foam rolling, if not a little longer, so let's go. Quick appreciation moment. You guys know how great you are. Like, thank you for watching this right now. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. I'm doing my best here. It's so crazy too. Like, you just going to get better at making these videos, and I'm sure I'm going to be watching this in like a couple years cringing. But that's okay. You know what? Don't take yourself too seriously. Hold on one second, let me go ahead and stop this. All right, so getting into the yoga block. A lot of things to do with this bad boy. This is so great, especially for those who sit a lot all day. For a long, hard day, elevate my pelvis. I like to make sure that it's nice and tucked forward, so posteriorly slightly. Make sure that you maintain a subtle low back arc. But from here, it's just relaxing. You know, you just kind of do what you gotta do. You know, you can just lay here like so. You can kick your legs out in the front. One that I really like to do is bend one leg and try to just open up my adductor a little bit. Yeah, just breathe here. You know, if you got like sciatica pain, as always, just talk with your doctor, find a local professional who definitely can help you out better than I could in this YouTube video. I have slight sciatica on my right leg, and the more that I really loosen up my hips, get good ranges of motion, oh my God, getting out of this, the better I feel. And sometimes it completely goes away. It usually does come back because I sit so much, I write so many programs. Just take this hat, turn it around here. Look like a serious gym rat now. Just don't look at me, don't touch my weights. I'm in a good position. Okay, I like to set my upper right here below my occipital, not independently on my neck. My neck is resting on there. Breathe in. Again, I really like to treat this like a meditative practice. Let's try to get in tune with what the heck's sore, what can't I connect to, what can I. Anywho, that is the yoga block for muscular stretching. Also PNF stretching. This has become one of my favorite ways to stretch it. Take a same said muscle group to an end range of motion, hold for about 10 to 30 seconds, and then you want to go ahead and actively contract that muscle and then repeat. Typically about 2 to 3 times. You can go ahead and do it a little bit more, but you're kind of beating a dead horse. So I'm gonna show one for my hamstring real quick. I'm just gonna be showing the contract release method today. If y'all wanna know what the CRAC method is, the crack method, go ahead and hit me up. Online coach here, baby. Let's work together. I'd love to work with you. Anyway, so for the hamstring, we'll go ahead. Now, as always, this is a good time to put in a disclaimer. Please don't try these on your own. You know, if you have very tight hamstrings and then you just might try to go implement something like this, just be careful. You know, you don't know what, it's very hard to just assume what's going on, you know, without running through some assessments, talking with somebody, working with somebody. So find somebody in your local area to really try to get yourself on the best plan to help your own case. I'm gonna pull on the band to activate and bring that leg into its end range a little bit more. And again, we're just looking to hold for that 10 to 30 second mark. I'm just gonna roughly hold 10 seconds here for the sake of this video. I'm gonna release, and now I'm going to actively contract that hamstring. So I'm bringing that knee in, or foot in, that is knee flexion, squeezing my hammy, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It would be better to activate standing or in a prone position instead of the supine, but it's okay. So from here now, I'm just gonna go ahead and add that band again. And now the theory goes, I should be able to get a little bit further with that stretch. So that's neuromuscular stretching. Last little one, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the wedge. All right, what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is a stationary lunge. So getting into this, I'm taking a pretty good step forward. And now we wanna make sure that that pelvis is tucked. We should feel it in that back hip. So this front area of that rear leg. Now what I'm looking to do here is knee dominant, drive forward over my toes. So I'm spreading my toes, driving them into that platform. From here, I'm just gonna go ahead and allow for that flexion. Now, one thing to kind of keep in mind in this position, your ankle to your knee should roughly be the same degree as your hip towards your torso, meaning we're not set all the way back here. Sure you can, that's a lot of strain on that psoas. And same thing, we're not just hunched here, we're kind of relaxed on our knee in this position. If you're driving really far over into that midline, one, your stability is clearly gonna be a little bit challenged, but also it's not that healthy for what we're looking to do there at the hip. You might get some impingements going. I challenge my clients to really drive that knee forward towards that second and third toe, if not slightly more out towards that pinky toe. As I transition into that good stationary lunge forward, in this active position, you can do what it's called the runner's lunge. It's basically a lunge with a rotation. So mounting that hand on the inside where your other foot would be, and then adding a good rotation upward. In this position, you can really try to drive that knee open as well. You don't necessarily always need the wedge for this either. Just doing a split stance rotation instead of the stationary lunge. When you offset the influence that the ankle has for allowing the body to descend into that squat, you might see different compensations occur or diminish. Whew. All right, y'all. So that's gonna be everything though from me. This is my mobility day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And thank you also for everybody who's just giving me the support on this channel. I can't believe that I'm already at 158 subs. Like, I know it ain't much. I know there's some big boys out there. If you want to subscribe and stay tuned for this journey, please feel free. I drop weekly videos. I make shorts that are serving for motivation. And yeah, I just love you guys. Like, I love people and I love helping, and that's the goal with this channel. So if I can even just help one soul, game over. Head high, y'all. Encourage each other. Keep that morale high for your own sake. And eat some darn good food and make some memories. I love you guys. See y'all in the next one.